Flightboss, bitch. You're now finna enter the mind of an Antares moon. You know what I'm saying? Where I just freestyle and talk about random subjects about astrology, science, education, philosophy, all the C's and F's and shuns after all of it. I just blend and gins and religion and shit and government and all the mints and all that shit. I mix it all in. You know what I'm saying? I don't mix it because it's really all come from one source, and I come from the source to the top of the pyramid. Like right now, let me see, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So using the clock zodiac, 3 o'clock right now, I'll be motherfucking is Leo hours. From 2 to 4 o'clock is Leo hours. You know what I'm saying? So I got a Leo ascendant, so I'm a Leo rising. So my first house is activated within these 2 hours, and my first house is activated in this hour, and in these 2 hours, and my fifth house is activated within these 2 hours, because the fifth house is the actual Leo house. So in your chart, if right now you care about this shit right now in your chart, anytime it's 2 to 4 o'clock, that's Leo's hours, and wherever Leo at is in your chart, and whatever house is in, and the actual Leo house itself is going to be activated. So from 2 to 4 o'clock, the fifth house is always going to be activated, and then wherever Leo at in your fifth house is going to be activated. Then if you have Leo in the fifth house, it makes it even better, or it can make it even worse. Put it on the planet alignments and shit. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, there's like from 4 to 6 is Virgo hours. You know what I'm saying? From 6 to 7 p.m. is Libra hours, and you go on so forth like that. You know what I'm saying? So, right now I want to talk about I'm gonna let this tell me. Okay, I'm back. We're gonna talk about motherfucking sunrise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like this whole annotation on Earth about the sunrise. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody who want to learn about it being hot or cold and something like that, they make it seem like the motherfucking sun got a problem. Like, they make it seem like, oh, the sun died for 3 days in December, and then it rises again, and then man, the sun don't give a fuck about none of that shit. The sun ain't rising or falling. We're actually following the motherfucking sun on Earth, and depending on our rotation, the axis is depending on the relationship, how much sunlight we get or not. Shit, the sun ain't got shit to do with how much light we getting. Nigga, our rotation is handling all that fucking shit. And if y'all motherfuckers want to change the shit, we need to all get on one page for a couple of seconds and just change the rotation of the Earth. It ain't hard to change the rotation of the Earth. Just everybody on Earth have to be on one page at the same exact time, and have to have the same thought process and emit the same thought into the universe at the same particular time. This is what news channels and shit really need to do. But let's cut all that right now, because you're gonna have a lot of people watching this shit like, well, that ain't gonna never happen and shit like that. And then that's a lot of force fields emitting into the universe that's already here under programs and shit that I'm already trying to break up for everybody. Like, the motherfucking sun never, like, look, now that we know this, we know that every fucking doctrine, philosophy, any fucking thing, religion is predicated on what the sun is doing from an Earth perspective. I'm not from Earth. So wherever I'm at, the sun ain't doing the same thing as doing like it is on Earth. Like, you have people saying the sun fall for the winter time, and then it rises again for the spring and the summertime, and that's just from Earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not from Earth, nigga. I lived on Mars for 300,000 and some years. I lived on Mars for 300 and some thousand years, nigga. It was way different. Time, everything was fucking different. So that right there let you know that ain't no fucking sun falling or sun rising. So then so now let's look at religion. Let's look at the whole Jesus doctrine. They base that on the sun. Let's look at astrology, the equinox and the fall and shit like that. They base that on the sun. Let's look at philosophy, the scientific measures of when the sun, how long it take for the sun and the earth, for the earth to go around the sun and then wrap around the equator and stuff like that. They focus on the sun. Everything is talking about the motherfucking sun and making stories and Greek mythologies about the travel the sun did, when that travel and the pattern the sun do is only from an earth perspective. Y'all motherfuckers gotta get the fuck up out of that shit, nigga. We in the age of a fucking Aquarius, nigga. We gotta scrap all that shit. That's old science. Old shit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody you listen to nowadays can only give you any kind of right brain science. They can only give you it from an earth perspective. That's what I mean about that. This shit go deep. They can only give you this knowledge from an earth perspective. You have niggas that give you hours of telling you shit about connections with the sun and the zodiac signs, connection with the Bible and the zodiac signs. When the whole connection is from an earth ass perspective. Like, it's like, I be laughing, like, because it's like coming from where I come from, look at things way different. So to see everybody getting excited about this shit is only a piece of it's like a small piece of the puzzle. Just think about it like this. This how I look at it. I can only give y'all thoughts from an Antares moon. This is how I look at it. I look at it like this. Okay, we in like late 0 degrees Aquarius right now, as a collective, as a whole, as this Milky Way. Right? Now, everybody getting excited about all this education and astrology and new technology and shit like that, right? Like this, the new thing. Y'all motherfuckers ain't seen shit yet. Like y'all just now learning about the program you have to break down. And everybody learning consciousness now as if it's something new and it's something that they have to like everybody learning consciousness and shit now like it's something new. And it's something you have to, like, this is how I look at the collection of the world. Like, everybody looking at consciousness and getting aware now like it's something new. And this is the way we're going to break down the system. When you don't understand, look, this is an Antares moon, right? This is I'm giving y'all shit you can't find on the internet. You don't understand that you're just in the early degrees of Aquarius. That's a collective. You're not even in 1 degree yet. And on top of that, you're just learning more about the program that you have to break down. Like this astrology, all this, the government, all this shit. This is the shit you have to break down. This is the shit that with George Washington and before them and all these niggas and shamans, this is the shit that they was already on. Like, y'all just getting happy about learning it now, when later on, in later degrees of Aquarius as a collective, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe like 300 years from now, like it turns a degree every 72 years. So 300, 600, 800, like, once it get deep in the years like that, y'all gonna be on something whole different. I'm trying to give y'all a taste right now what y'all gonna be on. But y'all don't hear me right now. Y'all don't hear the Flightboss right now. And it's fucked up. But I'm part of this initiation into the new consciousness. Now, so the whole collective, what y'all thinking y'all finding new now, y'all thinking y'all getting consciously aware, y'all just being awakened, and this is the energy of Aquarius was giving y'all this opportunity now. Y'all are just being awakened of the programs you actually have to break down. This is not something new that you learned, and now you could find a way how to live in this world accordingly. And the old program's a system. No, this is the old program. The shit you're learning now is the old program. You're just now learning it. Because we're in the age of Aquarius. To some point, you can't stop the whole collective of learning something. This is something that the people, 13 families and shit like these, they already did this shit. Already know this shit. You know, this ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? It's just being consciously aware now. People are being conscious to it now, and now they're consciously aware of what's going on now. So that's why you have a lot of videos on the internet with people trying to rebel against the government, rebel against this, and telling everybody science is the new this, or philosophy is the new that, or astrology is the new this, or metaphysics is the new that. But at the end of the day, it's just everybody is aware of what's been happening, and we're going into a new cycle now. So you have to break down this system. But I'm gonna help y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't got shit to do with nothing. Like in the most literal terms, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put y'all up on that. I'm gonna put y'all up on some shit. You know what I'm saying? You're in the fucking mind of an Antares moon. You know what I'm saying? I'm Uriel on Earth, and I'm here to carry out God's duties and responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? And I take full responsibility to everything I do and what I say and everything I'm talking about. And you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I come through people through electricity. I come through people through fire. I come through people through energy, emotions, feelings, and nigga, I can be at 10,000 places at one time. You know what I'm saying? I have real superhero power. You know what I'm saying? But you niggas don't hear me though. You niggas don't hear me. But you gon' hear me. You gon' see me. You gon' be able to touch me, feel me. You gon' be able to use all your senses. Because we need all the earth signs to get on board too. So you're going to be able to use all your senses. I'm going to be here. I'm going to make it real. I'm going to make it physical for y'all niggas. I'm going to be that nigga getting 1 million views. All that shit. Nigga, every state. My motherfucking shows is going to be like ceremonies. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper. I'm not an astrologer. I'm not a metaphysicer. I'm not none of that shit. I am the new energy that's on earth right now. And that's all you need to know for right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring it in the physical terms for you niggas, for all you earth signs niggas though. So for all you earth niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very real. I'm gonna have CDs out, I'm gonna have MP3s out, I'm gonna have all this shit. I'm gonna be the most talked about. It's gonna be something you feel comfortable about talking to someone else with about this knowledge that the Flightboss is kicking. This is for all my earth signs. For all my fire signs, I'm gonna be very intuitive for you niggas. I'm gonna be very fiery, very entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kick the real shit. I'm gonna kick to the meat of the situation. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go deep into the meat of the situation, and we're gonna make sure it's exciting to let people know. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna get all my fire signs on board. All my fire signs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have this shit. There's gonna be a lot of energy put into this shit. There's a lot of energy right now that's you're gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to feel what the fuck I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Same as the water signs. You're gonna be able to feel what I got going on, and I'm gonna emotionally connect what you really feel. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be emotionally connected. You know what I'm saying? I'm a design the intuition that you guys dream of. I'm gonna put that shit in art form. You know what I'm saying? So you can see a visual of that shit on earth. For real. You know what I'm saying? For real. And all my air motherfucking signs, man. I'm gonna put this shit in real intellect. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna explain it the best way I can for everybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? There's not gonna be no off the wall shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I can get there sometimes. So sometimes, you know, I might eat a hamburger. I might eat a piece of chicken. See, I think about everything different. You know what I'm saying? I might eat something like that to bring me partially back down so I can have the right words to explain a place that I be at where there are no words. But there's only certain words I can use here to explain it to you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to choose the best words and be very wise with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have all my air signs with me. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get this shit as a collective and bring all the elements together and get this shit on the road and really bring the world into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Flightboss, bitch. You know, for sure. Air. Flights. Grams. O's.